Hello and welcome to our mini recording on SAT. SAT is a college placement test that's accepted at virtually every college and university. It is recommended that you first take this exam in the spring of your 11th grade year. It's recommended at this time because at that point you have enough of the course content behind you, Algebra 1, English 1 and 2, Geometry, that's going to be preparing you for what you're going to be tested on. The second time a student can take it is usually the beginning of their 12th grade year, but we even have students who opt to take it 3, 4 times if they want to. And those are for students who might be wanting to increase their score for college acceptance and being more competitive when they're applying for colleges, or for a student who might be a point or two away from earning the Bright Futures Scholarship and wants to keep trying. The exam is half math and half verbal. It covers things like algebra skills, geometry skills, arithmetic word problems, sentence completion. There's also a section that will give you reading passages that at the conclusion of the passage will ask you some questions about what you've read. And then finally a writing portion that's all about improving sentence and paragraph errors. So let's get into some more specifics about the SAT and some strategies you can use. First, you want to make sure you answer the easy questions before the difficult ones. And in each section, well, most of the sections, the easiest questions are usually at the start of the section, and the questions become more difficult as you work through each section. The exception to this is in that critical reading section where there's those passages that you're reading, and the questions are ordered according to the logic and organization of each passage. You also want to make sure you make an educated guess. If you can rule out one or more answer choices for multiple choice questions, you'll have a better chance of guessing the right answer. On that same note though, you want to skip questions that you really cannot answer, that you can't make that educated guess for. There are no points deducted if an answer is left blank, but for the SAT only, points will be deducted if you answer incorrectly. So if you have no idea, can't make an educated guess, go ahead and just skip that. It's better to get no points than to answer incorrectly and lose points. Finally, limit your time on any one question. All questions are worth the same number of points. If you need a lot of time to answer a question, go on to the next one, and then later, if there's time, you can always come back to the question that you skipped. Also, the College Board offers an SAT question of the day, and the link to access those questions of the day is on this slide at the very bottom. And you can access that and go to that website every day to get a new SAT question just for some extra practice. Okay, you know what the SAT is and some strategies when you're taking the exam, but how do you sign up? You register online at www.collegeboard.org. And the basic fee for this year, they do tend to rise each year. The basic fee for the SAT reasoning is $51. If you see the chart on the right-hand side of the screen, the next testing date is May 3rd. If you're viewing this recording and the April 4th and April 21st deadlines have come and gone already, you're going to want to register for the June 7th, which is the final exam date for this school year. They'll have some more coming up when school gets back into session in August and September. But if you don't make the regular deadline of, say, May 9th for the June 7th testing, you have until May 28th to do late registration, but there is a fee of $27.50, and that's going to be added to that $51. Finally, the SAT subject area tests. They range from $13 to $24.50 depending on the exam. Subject area tests are 1-hour content-based exams that allow a student to showcase achievement in areas they excel in. And the scores on these tests can make them stand out to colleges. Some colleges that are very prestigious, Ivy League, even require some subject area tests for certain majors. So the sorts of subject area tests that are available are in literature, math, U.S. history and world history. They have biology, chemistry, and physics, and a lot of foreign language: German, French, Spanish, Hebrew, Italian, Latin, Chinese, Japanese, Korean. So if any of these subject areas are an area you excel in, you may want to consider sitting for the SAT subject area test. Now finally, one more thing I wanted to mention is the CLEP program. This is also offered by the College Board, and you can register online for these CLEP exams. Aside from earning AP college credit and dual enrollment credit, this is another way for students to earn college credit. And what they do is they go and they sign up to take a CLEP exam, and these CLEP credits exam scores are accepted by about 2,900 different colleges. And each college has their own specific guidelines for which CLEP exams they'll take and what scores are needed to earn a certain amount of college credits. There are 33 exams that College Board offers. They have exams under history and social science, composition and literature, science and math, business, and world languages. The benefit to CLEPing is that the cost is inexpensive compared to that of college tuition and fees and books. It's just about $80 to take a CLEP exam. A lot of students will take these exams to accelerate, graduate a little early from college. Some majors, they want to enhance their status in the major, so they take these CLEP exams and get the extra college credits. So just wanted to make sure I mentioned that to you guys. And if you have any questions at all about the SAT, definitely visit thecollegeboard.com or contact FLVS at 407-513-3587, and you can speak to your regional guidance counselor. Thank you so much for watching this recording, and have a wonderful day.